Hi everybody, we're going to talk about Diamante poems today. We're in our poetry unit, and Diamante poems are, as you can see on the screen here, a poem in the shape of a diamond. So each line uses specific types of words like adjectives and ing or action words. It does not have to rhyme, and I've got a couple examples here. This is a really great website that you can use. From up here it says readwritethink.org. And I'm going to have you go on when we get to class and make your own Diamante poems, but I'm going to show you how right now. So here are a few examples. This is an example of a synonym poem where the first word in the poem and the last word in the poem are synonyms. So the whole poem talks about monsters and creatures, and they use different kinds of words on each line. So the whole poem says monsters, creepy, sinister, hiding, lurking, stalking, vampires, werewolves, mummies, and zombies, chasing, pouncing, eating, hungry, scary creatures. So if you'll notice, the first word and the last word are synonyms. Now the second line and the second to last line are describing words for monsters and creatures. Creepy, sinister, hungry, scary. Those describe monsters and creatures. Now, hiding, lurking, stalking, chasing, pouncing, eating are things that monsters and creatures do, or action words. And then that middle line is the only one that doesn't repeat. Vampires, werewolves, mummies, and zombies. Those are examples of monsters or creatures. So when you put the whole poem together, you can start from the beginning or the end, and it kind of mirrors itself. Now, antonym poems are a little bit different. They're still Diamante poems, but they have words that are opposite at the beginning and at the end, like day and night. So I'm going to read through the poem, and then we'll go back and look at it. Day, bright, sunny, laughing, playing, doing, up in the east, down in the west, talking, resting, sleeping, quiet, dark night. This is different than the synonym poem because day is bright and sunny. Laughing, playing, doing are things that happen during the day. If you go to the bottom there, night is quiet and dark. That describes the night. Talking, resting, sleeping are things that you do at night. And that middle line is really interesting. It's kind of the one part of the poem that connects the two opposites, day and night. What do they have in common? Well, the sun comes up in the east in the daytime, and then it goes down in the west at night. So that middle line there is what connects the two halves of the poem. And when you get the whole thing, you'll notice it's shaped like a diamond. Now, what's really great about this website is that it builds it for you, and you just have to type in the appropriate words. So you'll type in your name, and then let's think of our topic. I'm going to say maybe summer. We're doing an antonym poem here, and the opposite of that then would be winter. So we go into next, and then look, it just builds it for you. So two adjectives, two things that describe summer. Warm, bright. I'm going to go to the bottom then and think of two things that describe winter. Obviously the opposite of warm, cold, and let's say snowy. Back up here again, three ing words, three things that you do in the summer. Swimming, playing, frolicking. I don't know. Be creative. Frolicking. And then again, three things that we do in the winter. Obviously sledding. I feel like I sleep more in the winter. Shivering. And you maybe, as you think of other ones, you might go back and say, well, playing's good, but I play in the winter too, so maybe because we shiver in the winter, maybe we sweat in the summer. So you can always go back and change them, which is so great. And then that middle line, that's the one we need to think of to connect the two things. Well, if we're connecting summer and winter, I think of the two seasons in between. We might say summer is where we start, so we say autumn. Oh, my mouse here. Autumn leaves fall, and then when we go from winter to summer, flowers bloom in spring, let's say. And I'm going to change that to a lowercase. So I've got my two opposites, my two antonyms. I've got two adjectives for both, three ing words for both, and one line in the middle that connects them. So I'll click next here, and it says congrats, review your poem. I can go back and make my changes. So I've got it right here. I can see it. I can print it off. I can save it on this website or share it in an email. When we do them in class, I'm going to have you print them. So hopefully that makes sense. Hopefully when you get to it, you can try this out on your own. And if you're having trouble, come back to this video and check out the instructions again. All right, thanks. Can't wait to see you guys do it.